Go.
What are you looking for with the O-line this spring?
With this spring on the offensive line, looking for improvement in the small things, attention to detail. We have a lot of guys with playing experience coming back. I know they've been doing the work needed in the weight room to make those bodies better, but in between the whistles, just improving on the individualized techniques at their position, becoming masters of their craft, so that way we can go against some guys that may have some better old God-given skills, but because we are technicians, we can go ahead and accomplish our job and put a lot of points on the board.
Who has impressed you this spring through 3 practices so far?
Ooh, that's a good question. It'd be tough to single any one player out, to be honest with you. That's the special thing I believe about our group is we have a lot of self-driven individuals. We have a lot of leaders. Some guys will have a high day, some guys will have a low day, but they're always pushing each other along and bringing each other with. So I think, honestly, that's the entire group has impressed me the most with their overall work ethic, willingness to come on in every single day, compete, drive to get better, and really absorb what coaches are teaching them.
What does the O-line need to improve upon during practice?
During practice, I think it would be consistency and killer instinct right now. In terms of the overall install, these guys have been there, these guys have done that, so I wouldn't say that it's not mentally challenging for them, but staying locked in and making sure that, again, those small attention to detail show up every single rep, and then as a group having a bigger killer instinct. When it comes time to compete, not just being content on winning, but getting out there and wanting to dominate your opponent.
So being that there are no pads during practice, what can you improve upon with having no pads?
Well, that's the tough one there. Again, it's those smaller techniques. We'll see who's physical and who's going to go ahead and pop the helmets and do that stuff in fall camp. Right now, it is, and that's why it's been a point of emphasis in what I've talked about, those smaller attention to details, becoming masters of their craft. It's not one broad technique across the board. It's making an individual understand how he needs to use his individual skill set to accomplish the goal, and getting guys comfortable in their own skin, how they need to attack the scheme and how they need to make it work for them.
What has the offense done so far that has been impressive?
Absorption of information, to be honest with you. As everyone knows, we graduated a lot of our offensive production, quarterback, wide receiver, running back last year. So at the skill positions, there's been a lot of young men who have needed to step up, who haven't seen all that much action in the past. So their ability day in, day out, just being on practice number 3 here to spit back a majority of the playbook, to line up, to get set, that's what's really been impressive out of a group that hasn't seen a whole lot of meaningful collegiate snaps so far. Definitely say that they're on the right track of being ready to contribute in a big way this fall.